Welcome back to HG Football Talk, and we're going to pick the games for Week 1. Now, we already had the Broncos beat the Panthers, so we're going to start from after that with the 1 o'clock games. So we'll start with Gavin on the Rams. Wait, we're going to start with the
I'll start with... Alright, we'll start with Monday night. LA at San Francisco. I think San Francisco's going to pull off the upset here. I think they're going to beat LA.
Why do you think that?
I think the Chip Kelly's offense is underrated, and I think it will work.
Blaine
against
Gabbert's
LA.
underrated?
I think
Blaine
Chip
Gabbert.
Kelly's offense.
Yeah, includes Blaine Gabbert.
I think Carlos Hyde will have a very good Week 1 like he did last year. And I think LA, I don't think other than Todd Gurley, and if the Niners can stop Todd Gurley from Navarro Bowling, then I think they don't have any other team on offense. So
I don't think this is a compliment to the Rams. I think they're going to be 6-10 this year. Other than Gurley, they have nobody, but I think the Rams are going to be around 1-15, and we're going to move on to the next game.
I'm taking the Rams because they're better in almost every offensive position.
All right, let's go to the Texans-Bears. All right, it's at the Texans. I don't think this is going to be close.
I'll take the
Texans are going to dominate.
With Hopkins.
I think the Bears are one of the worst teams this year. I'm definitely going to go Houston, and
I'll pick the Bears for the first pick overall in the 2017 draft. But other than that, I'm not going to pick them. All right, Green Bay at Jacksonville. I'm going to take Green Bay in this one. Jordy Nelson's back. I think the offense should be back, and they're going to be winning the games. They have an easy schedule.
I agree.
Shouldn't be close.
The only thing is that I'm not going to say it's a blowout. I think Jacksonville, I think they can compete there. I still think Green Bay's
Overrated!
I still think Green Bay is going to win, but I think Green Bay is overrated. But I think they'll be Green.
They're both overrated. I'm going to agree with the Packers, but it's going to be a lot closer than you think because they got to get Nelson back into like playing.
I don't think
He's on no snap count.
I don't think he can come
for
out.
fantasy owners out there with Jordy Nelson. That's good news. All right, let's go to Cleveland at Philadelphia. Now, this is an interesting one to me. I'm going to take Cleveland. I think RG3 is... Don't laugh. Wait till it happens. I think RG3 is better than Carson Wentz right now. I think their offense is going to be better with Hugh Jackson at the offense.
I have to agree. I think Cleveland's going to win. I think
Yeah,
Duke Johnson's
so
going to
it's
have
so
a good
crazy.
game.
I think Philadelphia's terrible.
Oh, I agree.
both
They don't have
horrible.
any player that's going to lead their team. They have no one,
They have some
offensively or
receivers.
defensively.
They have receivers.
Like who?
Like who?
There's 2 receivers.
Well,
I forget
do you know his name?
I forget it. It's not
Okay,
that
yes,
It's
good.
so
not
they
Jordan Matthews.
obviously-
It's not Dorial
Matthews
Green
is
Beckham.
okay.
You
Okay,
think
so
they're
they
even
obviously
great?
don't have anything. I don't think a
Matthews did
Philadelphia
alright.
has a star player to lead their team to.
I'm taking the Eagles.
Bears. I don't think they'll have any way.
Well,
Very
Minnesota
good.
at Tennessee.
Vikings.
With Bradford, I'm going to take Minnesota, even though he might not be starting. I don't
Sean
care who
Hill
starts.
starting.
I think it's going
I
to be a
take
close
Minnesota
game.
over Tennessee any day.
The Vikings easily.
I don't care who's at quarterback. I think Adrian Peterson's gonna have a good game against Tennessee, and I think it'll be a blowout.
All right, let's go to Tampa Bay at Atlanta. I am going to take the Buccaneers. I think that Mike Evans is going to have a good game. I know I don't really love Mike Evans, but I feel like he's going to be... I saw him in preseason, and he looked good. He's going to do good.
I'm gonna give it to Atlanta. I think it'll be a close game, but it's at Atlanta, and Tampa Bay just don't. I don't think they have a confidence. I don't think that they'll be able to go into Atlanta and win that game Week 1.
I'm going to take the Falcons because they have one of the best receivers in Julio Jones and a good running back in Devonta Freeman. And their defense did pretty well last year with a couple
I think
games.
Jameis Winston's going to take a big step this year. Let's not even do Chiefs. Chargers.
Chargers at Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs.
Chiefs.
All right. How many games we got? Miami at Seattle. That's not going to be close. I'm taking the Seahawks.
Oh, I don't
Alright,
know, man.
so
Everyone's
here we
believing
go.
in Ryan Tannehill.
I
and
think
shit.
this is my upset game. I think New Orleans upsets Oakland.
I knew you were going to say
It's
that.
at-
You have a
it's at
crush
the
on all the freaking
It's at the
Saints players.
Superdome. I'm definitely going to give it to New Orleans. I think that their offense is going to go crazy Week 1. I think.
Why?
Because he
Drew Brees
has
is going to have
Ingram
a
on
good
his
game.
fantasy team.
'Cause
That's not true. I think
And
Drew
he
Brees
likes
is going to have a
Cooks.
good game. I think Brandon Cooks is going to have a good game. I think Ingram is going to surprise people
Oh,
and have a good game.
So you like running backs to get negative carries?
I'm
Negative
taking New
what?
Orleans.
Negative
You get
points.
negative no, you get negative
I'm
yards.
definitely taking New Orleans.
Okay, well, I'm taking the Raiders. I think that Amari Cooper and company are going to go off, and I think that's going to be a high-scoring game, a good fantasy
I agree.
game.
I think this will be a good fantasy game.
I think it's 34-27
I'll
Raiders.
take the Raiders too because Mark Ingram, not Melvin,
All right.
just gets negative yards in the preseason.
What about Patriots at Arizona? I am going to take the Cardinals with Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't trust him, honestly. I think the Cardinals are going to pull off. Gronk isn't playing. I don't see them winning.
And I know that a lot of people are taking Arizona. It's at Arizona, and it looks like there's all the upsides to them. But I'm going to take New England, even though Gronk's not playing, even though Brady's not playing. I think this is going to be one of the only games that they're going to run the ball a lot because they don't have a lot of weapons. Julian Edelman's going to get locked down by Patrick Peterson, but I think that they're going to be able to get the ball to James White or Garrett Blunt, and I think they're going to win the game at Arizona. I think it'll be a very close game, coming right down to the wire.
I think Carson Palmer's going to have a bad game.
I agree. I think Carson Palmer will have a bad
By
game.
explaining that how you miss all those players, I just switched to the Cardinals because their defense is at least top 2, and they have all
Can't
the
say
players
at least
healthy.
top 2.
It
There's
is.
other
It's
good
not-
defense.
that's
It's
not
not
a
at
thing.
least.
It's
You can't-
number
Alright.
2.
Our
and it
next
could be
game
number
is
1.
going to be, we're going to take the Giants at Dallas. I like this game. I'm going to take Dallas because I think Ezekiel Elliott will have a very good game this week against the Giants defense, who is very bad against the run.
I'm going to take the Giants. I think they're improved on defense. Their offense, I don't think they're going to win because of their offense. I think they're going to win because of their defense. And they got Damon Harrison, Janoris Jenkins, all those guys in free agency. I think they're going to do better on defense. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game, even though they usually are high-scoring games.
I'll take the Giants also because they have Odell Beckham Jr. and they got Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. He's not going to come in and be very good.
I disagree. I
I
don't know.
think he's going to have a
Rookie
fine
running
game.
back too.
I don't think he's going to go crazy, but I think he'll have an average game.
All right, let's have Bengals at Jets. This
It's
is
going to be
a
a very
good
good game.
I think. I'm going to this game. I'll be broadcasting live from East Rutherford, New Jersey. All right, I'm going to take the Jets. Not because I'm wearing a Jet shirt or anything, but I think that the Jets, A.J. Green is the only weapon they have. Marvin Jones is gone. Mohamed Sanu is gone. Tyler Eifert's not playing. They don't have any weapons on offense. They lost their offensive coordinator. Last year they lost Mike Zimmer, and their defense took a step back. I expect their offense to take a huge step back, and I'm taking the Jets.
I'm going to take the Jets as well. I think Tyler Eifert, he's gone. I agree they lost their weapons. And I think Darrell Reeves might struggle a little bit against A.J. Green, but I still have the Jets coming up on top. I think Brandon Marshall will have a good game. And I think the Jets team is going to dominate.
I'm going to take the Bengals because even though Eifert's out, they got A.J. Green back, so it's a pretty good switch.
He's back.
He was
already-
hurt
no, He was
Well,
hurt.
he
He was
wasn't.
hurt for like a game.
for a couple weeks.
He was there at the end of last year.
Well, he's healthy now, fully healthy, and I think he's going to be good. And I'm going to take the Bengals with this win.
Because A.J. Green is going to be good.
Just because of A.J. Green,
Just
we don't
'cause
have
of that.
anything else. All right.
All right. So.
All
They
right,
don't
our
need
next
Sam
game.
or-
Buffalo at Baltimore.
I'm going to give the win to Baltimore.
I really like Baltimore this year. I think it's going to be a very good game.
I think, yeah.
I'm taking 2019 Baltimore. Actually, no. I'm going to give it 22-19 Baltimore in overtime. I think this is going to be one of the best games.
How? Then
At Baltimore, I'm taking the Ravens.
I'm going to take the Ravens, too, because they have their defense back. They have Terrell Suggs back. I think he's going to lead them.
As
And,
a team, I think they're better.
yeah, overall, I think they're better. Terrence West, that's the only thing I would say. I don't know about Terrence West, although
Terrence
he has
West.
been getting a lot
Or
of hype.
George
lately.
Flacco.
Terrence West is going to start. And
Why?
Terrence West is going to get, he's
Oh,
getting
he's
a lot
gonna
of hype over training camp. And
All right. Well,
I think I'm just going to put Baltimore over top. I don't think the Bills are going to, I think the Bills are going to
I'm
struggle.
taking the Bills.
we have one more
They have
game.
hold on. They got a better receiver in Watkins. Perriman's on the IR. They have a better QB in Taylor. It was better than Flacco. I don't know why they let Tyler.
We have 2 more games.
Alright, and they have better running back
we have-
and defense.
Detroit.
Pittsburgh at Washington, and I'm gonna give the win to Pittsburgh only because I really don't like Washington this year. I think they're gonna come in last in their division. I don't think there's a way.
In the NFC easy?
I do. I think.
Second to
That's
last.
bad.
I'll put them over the Eagles.
I think that
but
this
I
is
think
going to
Pittsburgh
be.
is gonna-
I think this is going to be a good game. I think that Pittsburgh's going to win barely, and it's going to be a scare. I think Pittsburgh's overrated, personally. Washington, I think Josh Norman's going to take a step back. I just don't like the talent that they have, honestly.
I don't know who's gonna be the.
I'm
the
not
leader
giving
on
it to
that team.
Pittsburgh. I'm more taking it away from the Redskins.
Oh yeah, offensively, I don't know who can really.
And Bell's suspended.
Give
I don't like
Washington.
D'Angelo Williams, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Steelers too because Brown's fine, and even though they're without Bell, they still have the number one
You
receiver.
got a call coming from Pat.
And the
Alright, we
Redskins really have no
know.
All right, the last game
Last
is Detroit
game.
at Indianapolis. I'm gonna give it to Indianapolis. I think that the Colts will have a good game. I think both teams are gonna have good games, but I'm gonna give it to Indianapolis.
This is gonna be a good
Only
fantasy
because I
game.
think that Indianapolis is gonna tear up Detroit's defense, and I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Two gunslinging quarterbacks. This is going to be a really good fantasy football game. Start Marvin Jones, start Golden Tate, start Matthew Stafford, start Andrew Luck. I think that Detroit is going to win this game. You know why? I think Andrew Luck is not going to be good this year. I said it. Remember that, all right? Andrew Luck is taking a big step back. All right, that'll do it.
We'll
I was gonna take the Lions too because I don't believe in Luck. Well,
You don't
Andrew,
believe
I
in
don't
Luck?
I don't believe in
Andrew
Luck.
Luck or Luck that much either. But even though Golden Tate's the number one receiver, they're both horrible defenses. So someone's got to step up. And T.Y. Hilton's very overrated too. It's gonna be all offense.
All right. Have a good day. We'll see you after football. Have a good night.